Okay, it appears I've made a mistake on my last episode in regards of Foo Fighters, and these two photos that I showed you, I also showed these photos on my last interview I did with Terrestrial Materials YouTube channel when I said this. Yeah, take this with a very pinch of salt. This is what it allegedly looked like. So,
Hmm.
what did the Germans call it? They called it
Something waffle, I bet, right?
Yeah.
yeah, so like waffle. Don't make me hungry. I haven't eaten yet. But yeah, these were described as tortoise shells on the ground. If you skip to number 30, photograph number 32, you get sort of at least a better version of this. Now, these had legs apparently, and underneath it you had like an exhaust that would propel the craft forward. So this allegedly what Foo Fighters look like. I did say to take the photos with a very pinch of salt, but I had no idea where the photos originated from until now. When I was editing the Foo Fighter episode, I used this photo of a model German UFO with the title underneath it, "Not Real." This model looked familiar to me. By comparing both photos side by side, you can see it's a perfect match. The yellow photo of the Foo Fighter that I've been showing you and on various interviews I've been doing came from a documentary called UFOs Secrets of the Third Reich, and I'll play the clip for you now.
The Allies described the various German flashing flying aircraft that they saw as Foo Fighters, fireballs. The German name for the typical Foo Fighter, however, was Fliegende Schildkröte, flying tortoise, because of its resemblance to the tortoise shell on the ground. It had been developed by a specialist technical unit of the SS in the Vienna suburb of Wiener Neustadt. It was in fact an unmanned flying probe. Its mission was to fly close to enemy aircraft and wreak havoc on the electrical circuits. In addition, it was equipped with a special type of klystron tube. The SS spoke of death rays.
You're most probably wondering, yes, I do have a copy of UFOs Secrets of the Third Reich. Not only do I have the original videotape, I also have a spare copy as well, because it's quite a rare videotape to get. To be on the safe side, I did get a third copy. Gets a bit obsessive now, and it gets a bit stupid. I also got a fourth one as well. I could honestly say I have misled you when it comes to these photos because I had no idea where it comes from. Is this a real device? Probably not. So, the other day, I was on the internet looking for vintage UFO Nancy Flying Saucer books when I came across a very rare gem of a book that came out last year, September of 2023, and it's this. The title of this book, called Flying Saucers from Nancy Land, The Real Story of Nancy UFOs, Volume 1, by Italian author Maurizio Verga. I've had this book for over a week and it has blown my mind in terms of what information it comes forward. It deals with a lot of the Italian side of the Nazi flying saucers, which the Italians did have some sort of, well, allegedly have some sort of collaboration. Obviously, we're talking about Giuseppe Belluzzo, the Italian engineer that claimed that he designed the flying saucer for Hitler in 1942 and then the Germans perfected it. This book specifically deals with the turbine-driven aircraft side of the Nazi flying saucers, not the anti-gravity side. I think that's on the second volume he's going to be doing. But this book deals with just the turbine-driven aircraft, the Rudolf Schriever, Otto Huber-Moore, Giuseppe Belluzzo, and Richard Muthey projects that was involved in the sort of early 40s. And this is going to give me a lot of content to work with, and it gets the fine-tuned details of the whole aspect that I had no idea about. So more content to come, but in here it shows you the real model that was used for the documentary that portrayed this device as Foo Fighters, and it's not. It's just a model. But the documentary has put forward that it fooled me. I literally thought the device here, the photo that I'm going to show you here, was the actual Foo Fighter device. But I was wrong. Here is a description from the book in regards of where this model came from. It states this model was shown in a German aeronautic magazine that I can't pronounce, but it goes into detail that this flying saucer is just a model and it's clear as day. So there you go, an honest approach to a very much lesson learned, and try not to get too excited on showing off research, because fact checking may slap you in the face one day. Comes with the territory. Oh, and check out the interview I did on Terrestrial Materials channel. Link is in the description. So there you have it, folks. I shall see you very, very soon on another edition of The Cosmic Twilight, going into the deep dive territory of Nancy Flying Saucers. I shall see you very, very soon.